Hello, everybody. So today we channeled around free will. I asked the guides to flow through, to come through, and talk more about free will and destiny and how that has been playing a role in our lives as humans and what exactly is their guidance on that. So when I channel, I move into a space of just allowing the higher frequencies to flow through and take over. Listen to it, reflect upon it, and let me know how you feel about it, because what's coming through is absolutely powerful. And I'm so excited for you to move through this experience, listen through this experience. And as you listen through it, see what shifts and changes occur in your body, in your being, how your body vibrates, what sensations you feel within. Become aware of that, because as you listen to this, some upgrades might happen for you energetically, because this energy that we're channeling today is deeply powerful, pure, and prosperous is what I'm getting. So see what it creates within you. I feel it'll create a sense of expansiveness, a sense of taking risks in life, a sense of moving beyond limitations and moving into a space of deeper expression of your soul. Let me know how you feel. It is in the advent of human civilization that the human beings are now realizing that they carry the free will. For many centuries, here on planet Earth, the human beings did not have the concept of free will. They did not carry the awareness, the seeds of free will. They exercised their free will on a daily basis, and so they thought they did. They worked hard, they went to the fields, they gave everything to their work, to their jobs, and yet came back to their families and spent time there and utilized their free will in smaller decisions of life. But when it came to bigger decisions, a lot of the humans did not question it so much. They didn't question their free will so much. They just went on in a direction where they were being led to by the collective consciousness. There were few out of the ordinaries that became innovators. They questioned, they asked. They were curious. Why is the apple falling down? Why is the sky blue? What is the shape of this planet Earth? Some of them were innovators. They were creating new innovations, new systems, leading to more advancement in the technology. But when it came to their personal lives, a lot of them still depended on what was pre-written for them. They didn't manage to change a lot within their personal life. They just went along with the customs and what was given to them and handed over to them in their inheritance. It is now that there is a broader shift in the human civilization, which is leading them to question more, which is leading them to utilize their free will more. Before this, you've heard of human beings who used their will to succeed in something, to master a skill, to show perseverance, to achieve something in their lives. But it is only now that the human beings are realizing that they carry the will to create. They can use their free will to create a new reality around them. And while a lot of them are busy in the ego-driven creations, which means they're using their free will to create something, but it is still very ego-led. It is still very limiting. It is still led by something which is not connected to the soul's potential, to the divine's will, to their higher self. They're using the free will to create more of egoic desires, which once fulfilled gives birth to another egoic desire. And so you go on this treadmill of sorts of accomplishing one desire after another desire after another. And it never stops. And the hunger is never curbed. It keeps going like a treadmill. And so by the end of it, you realize that everything that you've created, there is a bit of hollowness in that. It is not fully fulfilling. So now humans have realized they have the free will to create. Now they do need to move into a space that they can merge their free will with the divine will. And what is the divine will? The divine will is the will that is of the highest good, the highest order of unconditional love. This is the divine will, where you're no longer operating from a place of self, your identity, but you've transcended it and you're connected now to an aspect of you that resides in the higher dimensions, to the aspect of you that is connected, or like we would say, closer to the source frequency, closer to the frequency of the divine source. So when you start merging your free will with the divine will for co-creation, that is when the magic happens. So humans have realized that if they think of the black car and if they visualize it and if they feel how it feels to sit in it, they can create that black color luxury car in their lives. Now, the next part, the next aspect of the evolution involves human beings coming into this deeper realization that while all of that is beautiful and a part of the human experience, all of that can also be a byproduct of the divine will in full force, which means we would like to clarify this, that the divine will doesn't mean that you will live a life of the deepest, we would like to say, and this is not for everyone, where you'd live a life where you've released all sort of materialism from your life, where you are no longer enjoying the humanly experiences of pleasure. No. The divine will, on the contrary, is expansive for many. Depends on the soul's journey. It is expansive. It's not limited. It's not smaller, that you'll cut down on things. You'll start to live a simpler life. It is more expansive in nature. It means that, yes, of course, within you there will be a craving of simplicity, but that wouldn't stop you from experiencing your full human life. That wouldn't stop you from experiencing the broadness, the vastness of the human experiences. It means that the divine will lead you to your fullest expression as a soul, to your purpose as a soul, to your potential as a soul. And when we say potential, we don't mean accomplishments. We mean a soul that is in its creative capacity fulfilled, in its creative capacity fully expressing itself, shining its light. And that is expansive, it's not limited. Oftentimes, human beings feel that if they give up on their egoic desire, they have to go to a space of deepest of simplicity and give up everything. We would like to say no. Instead, it would lead to greater expansion, and as a byproduct, materialism will follow. Abundance of things will follow. And then you can choose whether that still fulfills you. Because when you have enough of it, when you have more and more enough of it, you stop craving it and you automatically detach. And you automatically get more aligned to the broader truths of life, to the more deeper truths of life. But if you have not experienced that experience of abundance, then that, as a soul, is the first path to lead to, is the first path to move into. So we would like to bring that to your attention today. That the next part of the evolution is the convergence of the free will with the divine will. And it is in the convergence of that the ego dissolves and something greater, more expansive comes forth. Something more soul-satisfying comes forth. And this is going to bring greatest of abundance that you may not even be ready for, and therefore, as you bring the convergence of your free will with the divine will, the energy, the frequency that flows through prepares the base of the impact that you can carry as a human soul here on earth. And while all of this is a play, we invite you to play it fully well in your deepest of expansion. And that is only possible once you overcome your egoic desires of creation and you converge with something greater, deeper, more loving, more expansive. And that is our guidance for you today. I hope you enjoyed this transmission and received a lot from this. I would love to hear your reflections in the comment section. Ask your questions. Maybe I'll pick one of those questions for my next transmission. See you.